So before this video really takes off, I just want to make something known. In this video, despite what the thumbnail displays, this is not a video focused on who wins between Alpha Scott and Evolved Derek Hale. If you want to see that video, I've already done it back in 2021. But this video will cover every era and every season Scott McCall and Derek Hale appear in. So we're covering matchups between them in Season 1, Season 2, Season 3. I think you get the idea. So I just want to make that known from the get-go. So with that being said, let's get right into the video. So to start off, let's cover the easiest matchups to debate. Scott McCall and Derek Hale from seasons 1 through 3. This is one of the easiest decisions to make that I think I've made in the entire history of the channel, because we've seen these two fight in every season minus season 3. In season 3 going forward, at least. In season 1, Scott was dominated by Derek in every fight. Even while Scott was bloodlusted during the full moon and out of control, he still lost. In season 2, Scott got his ass beat down in epic fashion by Derek as an alpha in the episode Ice Pick. In season 3, Derek would still win this matchup despite Scott improving as a werewolf overall and being shown to be an improved combatant as well. And Derek has also been shown to improve as a fighter as well. Scott's best showing of strength was in episode 5 when he was able to showcase his improved strength as a beta against Ennis. And you have to give Scott credit here. This was a good showing of strength, but he never was shown to fight any of the other members of the Alpha Pack on an evil level the same way Derek was able to. Derek was even with Ennis, who was an augmented alpha and was fighting on par with him. Meanwhile, Scott only got one good hit on him. It got dominated hard aside from that. In terms of Teen Wolf Season 3 Part 2 or Season 3B, I'd say this is where the power gap begins to kind of switch. Throughout Season 3B, you see glimpses of Scott's raw power after becoming a true alpha. The greatest display of his strength is when Scott restrains both Ethan and Aiden. He throws one of the twins into a cabinet and roars at the other, which causes them to back down. These are the same twins who in the next episode would take down Omega, Werewolf, and Kincaid that Scott struggled with. A bit of inconsistency there, don't you think? And this continues to add up to what I've been saying for years on the channel, that Scott is inconsistent in his strength, and the writers make him win when they want him to and make him lose when they want him to lose. With proper power scaling, Scott should be stronger than the twins, who in turn should be stronger than Kincaid, who they took out in episode 20. So it's technically Scott, then the twins, then Kincaid. On the other hand, I would say for Derek, he definitely had a decrease in power, although the event of the divine move, although during the event of the divine move, he states that he can still fight like an alpha. So the winner of Season 1 is Derek, the winner of Season 2 is Derek, the winner of Season 3A is Derek, and the winner of Season 3B is Scott. Now let's talk about Season 4. In Season 4, if you ask me upright if Scott's stronger than Derek, I would tell you yes. This is primarily because Derek is losing his power throughout most of the season, and we all know this was due to him becoming an evolved werewolf. Now, if he didn't become an evolved werewolf, I would tell you Scott takes this, and it would definitely help out Scott for determining the final outcome of the winner of this video. But then smoke and mirrors happened, and Derek evolved into an evolved werewolf, showcasing that he's definitely stronger than Alpha Scott at this time, with him breaking the Berserker mask into something not even true Alpha Scott was able to do, even though he was able to break his own Berserker mask, but he struggled a little bit and needed help from his pack mates and needed a little motivation in order to do so. Derek just did it literally within 4 seconds. In my strongest in Teen Wolf Derek Hale video, Evolved Derek, by the way, which you guys should totally check out after watching this. I literally told you guys and literally put on screen Derek breaking the mask, and the clip was a total of 4 seconds. So it took him 4 seconds to do that. Meanwhile, it took Scott probably like maybe 20 at the most while getting motivation from his pack mates. So yeah, there's definitely a strength difference once Derek evolved, and he definitely surpassed Scott, at least at this point in time. So Season 4 goes to Derek. Now, Season 5 and 6, we don't see Derek, and we see Scott definitely had an increase in power as, you know, time passed and he mastered more of his alpha abilities over time. So I would say Scott is stronger than Derek in Seasons 5 and 6, at least from what we see on screen. Even though he and Derek share the screen once again in Season 6, I would say Scott is definitely stronger than him at that time. Now, Who wins overall in this matchup? So Scott, out of all the seasons, would win 3 times: season 3B, season 5, and season 6. Derek wins most of the matchups here, winning in season 1, 2, 3A, and season 4. But who do I personally think wins between both of these characters? In all honesty, I think even though Scott is very powerful as an alpha, Derek's fighting skills far surpass Scott's, and Derek has far more experience than Scott does. Plus, he already showed once that he was slightly stronger than him as an evolved werewolf when he first turned into an evolved werewolf in the season 4 finale. So I wouldn't put it past Derek for beating Scott in this instance. So I would say, in my personal opinion, and this is my opinion alone, you don't have to agree with this. You can let me know who wins down in the comments down below. But I think Derek takes this 4 times out of 3, literally, because we're taking into account 7 seasons. Because the only seasons we split are season 3A and 3B, and you should know why I split it into those 2. Derek doesn't appear in season 5 and 6, so there's really no point in bringing in Derek, splitting season 5A and 5B and 6A and 6B. So I just kept them as whole seasons. But 4 times out of 4 to 7 times is a pretty good ratio for Derek beating Scott. So I would say Derek beats Scott in this instance. But if you guys like the video, let me know what you guys think down in the comments down below. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on post notifications so that you never miss a future upload from me. All likes and subscriptions are appreciated because we have a copyright strike, and that copyright strike is not going to go off till July. So help us get the 6,300 subscribers. We're well on our way to 7,000 subscribers. And yeah, I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Deuces.